Tell me what. Tell
Go.
me what the.
Go, 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 go. Go. Shh, shh, shh.
Tell me what, it's going. It's going. It's going.
Go. Go. Baby, go.
I went already. It's going. It's going. Stream muted. The advantage of the TMI show.
Ooh.
Oh, that's me, isn't it? Yes, it is.
What's you?
All right, this is waking me up. The music is like, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then at least one of us is awake.
It's a good. It's your show, Sam. Take it away.
My show.
Hmm?
Guess what? It's the TMI show. If you haven't noticed.
Hi, Robert. Hi, Dave. Hi, Doctor. Oh, is it done already?
Is it?
Oh,
Fade
yes.
to black.
Screw it up again. Did
Hey,
we?
man.
No.
Oh no, we didn't. Okay.
No.
We're professional amateurs.
I pushed some buttons.
Don't worry about it. Who's watching anyway?
5 people.
Dave.
All right. Dave.
Dave.
Dr. Cyrus is in the house.
Robert.
Dave here? I got a
Yeah,
question for Dave.
He can stay.
I got a question for Dave.
Well, you better hurry.
Yeah.
Do you have the plutonium, Dave? Huh? Just wondering.
Okay.
And if he says no, settle on uranium 238. It's good
Okay.
stuff. Good stuff.
I'll settle on
Good
that.
stuff.
Okay. But in case you have noticed, hi and welcome to the TMI show.
Yeah.
We're back again this week. Just 3 of us again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like each other's company.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we're crazy like that.
Yeah. So what have you been up to? Anything
I've been playing
exciting?
a lot of games.
Oh yeah.
That means I've actually spent a lot of money on games too.
Oh.
It goes hand in hand. Can I tell you? The one game is like $60. But it's a great game. Every other game, all the good games are like $60. Like 60.
Okay.
Cyberpunk, been playing Cyberpunk, playing DayZ.
Is that a good game?
It's a phenomenal game. Cyberpunk 2077. I'm telling you, Matt, it really is. Especially if you have a good graphics card that has RTX ray tracing. Wow. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Okay.
Just my observations. So it was St. Patty's Day yesterday. I didn't drink.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it really?
Here in the U.S.
Gee.
Huh?
Sam.
What?
Have you got any good jokes?
Yeah, I actually made up a joke about St. Patty's Day.
You did?
Yeah. Want to hear it? Does anybody want to hear it?
Yeah.
I actually told the joke in a few live streams, but no one had responded to it. So I'm thinking it's a bad joke. So, but you want to hear it? I'll tell it anyway.
Yes, we want to hear it.
All right. Every St. Patty's Day, we here at the house we hang a ginger on the door frame, and anybody who passes under it, we get to kiss them. You know, if they happen to pass under it. That's what we do. It's like mistletoe, but for St. Patty's Day.
Mistletoe for St. Patty's Day.
But I'm not sure. Does everyone do that? I don't know. If not, I'm gonna have to. I'll see you guys later because I got something to take care of downstairs. See you later. That was I. What do they call? I amended the joke. No, I added that. That's after the fact. I added that bit. But I wrote that in the side chat, and I got nothing. I got crickets.
Welcome to the TMI joke show.
Yeah, the TMI joke show.
We got one from Doctor. Two blondes walking to a bar. Ouch.
And I heart potato. I heart potato. What's wrong with that? I put that inside chats, and people like
Patty.
Nothing, man. They must think I'm a loony.
Patty potato.
Yeah.
Patty cake. What's up?
I heart potato.
Potato.
Yeah.
Potato.
Look, it's in the chat. I heart potato. That's for St. Patty's Day. What's wrong with typing that in the side chat for St. Patty's Day?
Nothing.
The whole country is built on potatoes, isn't it? The houses are built on potatoes.
I like pie. Okay.
Don't they make clothes out of potatoes too?
What?
No, I don't think so.
Come on, the Irish do all that kind of potato stuff, right? Am I being racist?
Yeah, you're being a potato racist.
I'm a potato racist.
Potato racist.
Oh, let me ask you this. Here's a question. If let's say I'm really into, like, say, stock cars, right? Yeah. And I build a shrine to my favorite stock car racer in another room, right? I have all his shirts. I have all the little trinkets that are involved, right? I go to all the races. I watch them on TV. I rewatch them on video. I tape them and I save them for later. I think I could be considered a racist if I did that. Would you agree? I think.
How did I not see that coming?
I think that follows, right? If you did all of that, you could conceivably call yourself a racist, couldn't you? Just wondering, man. Just wondering. No, but if you just put ist on the end of a word, it makes it something different, right? Anyway.
Oh man.
Maybe I think too much.
You think?
Know what?
You think? I don't know. Let me think about that. I'm thinking when I'm thinking when I'm thinking when I'm thinking. That's a song. Does anyone know the lyrics? I'm thinking when I'm thinking, and I'm thinking when I'm thinking. Nobody knows that song?
No. Nope.
All right. That's okay. It's not relevant.
So, how's the chat doing?
Yeah, how are they doing? Hey, Robert X.
They seem to be doing very well and ignoring us.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, if I was in the side chat, I'd be ignoring us too. Oh wait, I am in the side chat.
No. Me too.
Oh man, what are they talking about?
Go
Pie.
ahead.
They're talking about pie.
Yeah, never mind those people on the screen over there.
Yeah, they're not important.
Yeah, who cares about them?
Nah, we just
Yeah.
provide the chat so that they could just.
Yeah. Forget about it. Forget about it. So how's the weather over there on the East Coast today?
It's overcast.
Is it cloudy, dreary?
Yes, it is.
Oh no, it's pretty nice here, but it's Arizona. What can I tell you? I think we're close. We're pretty close to the sun as far as
What can you tell me?
I don't know.
You could tell me the weather sucks there too.
Where-
That's what you could. You could have told me that.
No,
Where are
I
all
could.
those people they're talking about? I don't see any people.
What
Let's get- I don't know. I don't know what is he talking about.
people.
Hint, not eoSam.
What? Are they talking about me?
No, but look at what I did.
Look at what I did.
I can't
Look what
see
I can
you.
do.
I can't see you.
No, that's because I turned off my camera. Okay. Hi.
Oh, you want to share that video clip of that?
Oh,
Is that maybe you want to set it up, or I'll set it up? Will you set it up?
No,
Just
you
like-
set it up, Sam, and just tell Linda.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, the setup for this clip, we're going to play a video clip. It's a short 17, maybe 17 seconds. Well, it is, I think, about 17 seconds. You're going to play it, right, Linda?
huh?
No, you're going to play it.
Oh, you want?
You have to unmute yourself. Unmute. Whoops.
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 Whoops. Device is not connected. What happened?
I don't know.
Ah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing technical difficulties.
Please stand by.
Now's when we should put up the emergency broadcast warning.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what? Sorry, what's the doctor talking about?
I think that's the potato joke.
Okay, is there anything to start up with this? 3 sacks in the back. Okay. Potatoes. Potato sacks.
Potato.
What?
Yo. Where did you go?
Did he drop off of Discord too?
No, he's actually online in Discord.
Oh.
He wasn't before. Okay. Exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the sun is shining on you now, amiga.
Oh.
What did you do?
I hit the leave studio button.
Don't do
Dummy, right?
that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That's what the
Don't
doctor
push
said.
the red. Don't push the red button.
I said, Doc, it hurts when I do this. He said, don't do that. That's an old joke, everyone. Sorry for putting you through that. All right, 17-minute clip. If I can find it without
seconds.
Oh, it's in videos under OBS desktop recordings.
Ooh.
Right.
Yes. Need it. I need to see this. I need it.
It's I'm setting it up. I have to get it set. So it looks right.
Oh, water.
Okay. Let me share the screen and then make sure I share the audio as well so you guys can hear what's going on. Share audio, share screen. Okay, here's the clip now that this girl, she's building a computer. It's the first time. So you can see the internals of the computer and stuff right now.
It's the first time.
Yeah, it's the first time. And they're unwrapping the graphics card, and I'll just play it and you'll see what I'm talking about. Is everyone ready? You ready? Well, here we go. I'm rolling.
It looks so big. Is that gonna fit?
So how this works is
Did you see that, everyone? How big that was? Huge, man. She was happy. She was happy at first, right? She looked kind of happy. Wait, let's go back. Here we go. Let's see our smile on her face. Oh, look.
It looks so big.
Ooh.
It's too big, honey.
how this works is
No, it's perfect.
too-
It'll fit. Don't worry, honey. It'll fit.
It looks so
Did you ever?
big.
This is a real, actual video that you can watch on YouTube. You did it right. That's what she said. All right. So there it goes again.
It looks so big. Is it gonna fit?
It looks so big. Is that gonna fit?
That's what she said.
If you close your eyes and just listen to the audio, it takes on so
Yeah.
it's so different.
The TMI show. TMI show.
It looks so big. Is that gonna fit? Well, let's find out.
Let's find out.
Is it gonna fit?
They stuck it in there.
Ooh. Yeah, he's stuck
Shove
it
it
in
right
there.
in there. Don't worry, it'll fit, honey.
But look,
Don't you
here we
worry.
have a computer.
But that's it.
Oh.
Gonna stop sharing. Bingo. Anyway, that was fun. What'd you guys think of that? I think that was funny.
Just ram it in.
Just
Yeah, just give it a shove.
yow.
Shove it in there. Use both
Ram it
hands. Use both
It'll
hands.
stretch. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, make sure you use both hands. Get leverage.
Ow, 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 ow.
Make sure you even the pressure out on both sides. It's a computer. It's a computer.
Yes,
People.
yes.
It's a computer.
When it's turning, apply even pressure.
Yes, consistent and even. Yeah.
Yes, consistent and even pressure.
Wink, wink. Oh, brother.
And a lot of people think building computers is boring.
Hey. Did you see that? Yeah. So I'm going to go and see a therapist. What do you think about that?
I think I should go see a therapist.
Because
Well, I'm right here.
You're right there. Yeah. How
I
much?
think it's a good step.
It's a good step.
Yep.
Well, there's just some issues that I need to work on that I'm not exactly sure what they are. So better to talk to a professional than to just try and figure it out on my own.
Yeah.
It's like not happening. But yeah, it's like trying to kill a bear with a fly swatter. It's just not happening.
Nope.
You know, no matter how many times you hit the thing with it's still going to keep coming, right? Because, see, I got to do it the right way.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, yeah. But it's like just a combination of not sleeping, staying up all night, not sleeping, and then drinking on top of that, which really fucked me up one day. And so I need to figure out what's going on. Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
It's pretty cut and dry, really, when you think about it. I'm not trying not to overthink it too much, you know, because why dwell on it, right? Just let it happen when it happens. You know, let the treatment happen. Is what I'm trying to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's better off like going with a professional.
Yes.
But I'm going to get another opinion. Once I get this first opinion, I'm going to let them know that that's why I'm here, is to get their opinion. And then I'm going to see someone else to see what they think. So I'm going to try and get 3. I want to get 3 opinions. Or should I go like,
do you need a referral for each one of those?
yeah, I have to go. Yeah, it's just a thing for the insurance company, because the insurance company needs to have the referral in writing sent to them first so they can approve it. It's just silly thing, but as soon as I do it, they could do it over the phone, and it happens like that. Other times, if you don't need it right away, they just submit the paperwork, and then I wait for the referral, and then they just send me the date to go. It's pretty simple. It's just a formality nowadays, really. I don't understand why they do it, but that's the way the insurance company works for the state where I live anyway. I don't know how it works elsewhere, which is fine because it seems to function. You know, I haven't not been able to get the care I need. It's just getting it. Making the appointments. It's me who gets in the way of my own care, because it's there. But if I fuck it up, that's me getting in the way of my own health care. So because it's there.
Yeah.
It's just like everything else. It's like people say, "Oh, I can't do this." There's ways to get around certain things. Like, I thought, wow, here I am in the middle of nowhere in Arizona. How am I going to get from point A to point B without a vehicle? Right? Well, there's ways. There are ways. And I've managed to figure out so many ways of getting around without even having a car. So like this morning.
Mhm.
How'd you get there?
I called up the human resources, and they sent a car.
Nice.
And then when the appointment was over, they picked me up and brought me back.
Nice.
And you know how much it cost? Take a guess how much I paid.
0.
Zero, yeah. I paid
Woo.
zero.
Nice.
Zero. It was just time. And that's available to anyone who's on state, whose insurance is state funded.
Yeah.
Most insurance companies will do that. So if you say, "Oh, I can't get here, I can't get there, it's so hard to travel," blah blah, I'd call them and tell them, "Listen, I need to go from point A to point B tomorrow," and they'll come and pick me up and bring me there, wherever it is. They don't care, as long as it's in the state somewhere, within reason. They'll send a car. They'll come and get me and bring me there, and they'll come and pick me up and bring me back.
Huh.
I've done it dozens of times. So it's not like it's not there. All the resources are there. You just got to tap into them. Some people just don't want to tap into the resources. They want to it's getting in the way of your own health is what it is. That's what I was doing. That's, and I'd still do it by missing appointments, and not following up with past appointments and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to figure out what's going on. But I think it has a lot to do with depression as well. That I know I suffer from it, and I've never done anything about it. So I guess that's part of it, right?
I'm just. So has depression kept you from seeking help about the depression?
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That's insidious.
Oh, it's insidious indeed, yeah. Because it makes you do things that you normally wouldn't. Like if you had an appointment, whatever that is, you would just go. But something in your mind tells you, "Oh, don't bother. Don't go. You don't have to go. You don't have to take care of yourself." Right? Something's telling you to just forget about it.
That sounds like my anxiety.
But a lot of times, you know what I do? I have to say to myself, "Oh, just stop thinking and do it. Whatever that thing is." I have to just say, "Okay, forget what's going on in my head, whatever that is at the moment, and just go, okay, this needs to be done. Just fucking do it. Don't think about it." Because if you sit there and think about it for too long, believe me, you're not going to do what needs to be done. You're going to continue to think about it and think about it and think about it, and eventually you just won't do it. And then at that point, it's like, it's too late. So who cares, right? Then you go, "Oh, well, who cares? It's already over. I should have done it. I didn't do it. It's all." But no, that just adds. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But that just adds to complicate. It makes things more complicated, and it doesn't solve any of the problems. It just makes them.
Makes more problems.
Yeah, because it puts my health in jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm not getting any younger, right? I mean, if I was like, say, 22, and thought I knew everything, then I guess that I could do that. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, enough about me. This is George's secondary, what is it, tertiary therapy? Preemptive therapy. That's the therapy before the therapy. The preemptive therapy.
Okay.
Mark Caesar's in the chat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I'm glad I depressed everyone.
And
Made everybody, oh, I'm such a downer, right? That's why I wore my G.I. Joe t-shirt today. So I'd be ready for action. Whatever that is. Whatever that means.
oh,
Yeah,
29.
just 29.
29. Yeah, well, mentally, I think I stopped when I went into the service. That's when my mentally stopped maturing. It just, it was like this big cutoff. So
what?
my maturity level hasn't really progressed past a certain point in my life.
God, my maturity level hasn't progressed past the age of what? 7, 8?
Oh. You sure? You sure? So yeah.
Isn't it more like a 14, 15?
Yeah, it's 12. Yeah, 12 and 3/4.
Maybe, Linda. Maybe.
I've always said this. When I get to a certain age, I'm going to start counting all the fractions of it in ages and adding it to my age. Like if there's a form that says how old are you, I'm going to put 73 and 3 3/4 or something like that.
Oh my God!
You're going to count every second, right down to the second. You just write in how old you are down to the second. That's how old I am at that moment in time.
Okay.
Because 1 second after that, you're already 1 second older. So if they ask you how old you are, but if they ask you, if you look at the form and they go, okay, when you fill out this form, you were 72.00297 and 3/4 years old. And how old are you today? So you think, all right, so I'm 57. Am I 57 right now?
No.
Or am I 57 now? Or, no, right now. I'm older than I was when I already announced I was 57. So I'm now older. Right?
Are you going to go into like math paradoxes and shit? Like, oh,
it is.
I'm 12 feet away from the wall. If I go halfway, and then I go halfway again, and then halfway again, do I ever really reach the wall?
That reminds me of the stupid perspective experiments, not experiments, but math problems. Like you got a pole over here that's really tall, and then a pole over here that's really small, and you have to use lines, use the like geometry to figure out what the length between the 2 points are. It's like, well, why would I need to know that? Little did I know I would need that. I would need that in the future. So I just said, oh, fuck it. Who needs that? So I never bothered. And then I found myself running a CAD machine and using it every fucking day. And at the time I thought, wow, this is like such bullshit. Why am I even bothering? You know, so it's like, what the fuck? You think it's all bullshit. Some of it is what you learn in school. I'd say about 80% of it. 80% of school is just fucking attending. That's it.
That's true.
I mean, I don't know I'm just guessing on the percentages. I'm not saying that's. I don't have a citation for that, But just showing up is you got more than half the game battle won if you just show up. That's all that's really required. So how much effort to get if you just show up and that's 3/4 of the battle won? Well, how much effort do you really have to put in to win at that point? You really don't have to put in much effort to win. So what the fuck? Just go. Just show up. But that's what I got all bent out of shape about school, was that I wasn't learning anything and that I was just showing up. And I felt like it was a waste of my time. So I left. Okay. I left school and I went and got my GED. And at the time they said, hey, go to if you go to get your GED and you bring the GED, the test scores and the GED back to school, the paper will give you your diploma. We'll give you your high school diploma. So I did that. And I graduated before my graduating class. I got my high school diploma before everybody else did.
Jeez, I should have done something like that.
I don't know why. Every time I touch my mic, I don't know what it is. It goes out. But that's what I did. And then I was out of school. And I actually went to the ceremony and stood outside the fence. And all my classmates were outside like prior to the event.
Yeah.
And they were hanging out and they bought these cream pies. And they wanted someone to throw the cream pies at the faculty as they came out of the school. So that they elected that I was to throw the pie. The pies. I only threw one pie because.
Did you hit?
I hit. Anyone? Yeah. I hit one of the faculty. He was a math teacher. He came walking out, smiling, all happy, and I walked right up to him and went right in the face with a cream pie. An actual cream pie. And then he chased after me. He wanted to kick my ass so bad. But he didn't catch me because I was fleet of foot. I was young and dumb and fleet of foot. Yeah, I got away and I ran away. Then I had a bullhorn, not a bullhorn. It was like an air horn. You press it, it goes. Bah! So I went to the ceremony and I stood outside the fence, but I went behind everything so they couldn't see me. There was like 2 levels of the field. It was like a playing field. One where the stands were, where everybody walked up into the stands, and then the field was in front of the stands. But you could stand down below the stands, and I stood there every time they were talking. I was like, bah! Every so often I do a bah! Right when the guy was saying people's names and stuff. I just go bah! Throughout the whole ceremony. I was a nutty kid, man. That's a crazy thing to do, but I did it. I had nothing better to do. This is all about George show. Yeah, all about G-O.
Yeah, you're the only one awake, so.
I'm drinking coffee. Drinking coffee. Yeah, but then my father's like, get a job every day. Get a job. Get a job.
No.
Get a job. Get a job. Every day was get a job.
Mark, I'm sorry, I got to point this out. Mark is wrong about Dr. Osiris's shopping bills. All right? It's not differentiate. It's integrate. You got to integrate, man. You got to know everything under the curve. Integration. It's the way to go.
Hey, man.
Just putting it out there, man.
I just count my change and make sure I get the right change. That's all I need to know, man. You're good in life. If you can count your change, that's all you need to know in life, man. I'm only kidding, of course.
Mark got it. He got it. He understands.
He got it.
He understands.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been going a little crazy.
Have you?
Well, I've been having a Twitter thing.
Meltdown?
Again?
A Twitter meltdown.
Yo, man.
A Twitter insurrection.
Again?
It's Amiga's one man Twitter insurrection. Let's storm Twitter.
What one man penguin army?
That's me.
A one man tsunami.
Nobody has a chance against my flippers.
A tech tsunami. Flippers.
And your machine gun.
Oh yeah, my machine gun.
Impressive you can hold on to it.
Machine gun. Joe, man, you got a machine gun? Oh yeah.
Oh my. Ooh.
Yeah.
So Truth Wanted, you know that show, Truth Wanted?
Yeah.
With
No.
Dan, I forget what he calls himself. Something Dan. He's looking for ghost stories. So everyone go over to the show and give them your ghost stories.
Oh, okay. And Mark, I don't wear socks. I don't wear anything.
He's
I'm wearing a helmet and glasses.
Glasses. Glasses.
I'm fully clothed today in a long time.
My knees are naked.
Ooh.
Look, see. Woo, baby. I got naked knees. That was
I got my mom to do my washing.
Got you.
We exchanged washing yesterday. I got the clean, she got the dirty.
Well, it was like a 50-50 shot, right? You could have gotten the dirty, right?
Yeah, nah, she called me and said the washing is done. And it was all folded. And I could just put it up into the cupboard.
Wow.
Ooh.
I love that.
That's my mom. I love her to bits.
I used to, when I lived in New York, I used to bring my laundry to the laundromat and pay them to fold it, and they would put it in a nice bundle, and I would just bring it home and put it in the dresser drawer or hang it in the closet.
Oh, and Kaya got to meet her half-brother yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you go over to Morton's channel, you can see it. Well, actually, we have it in video suggestions. Should we play that, maybe?
Should you? Yeah, play it. Do you have it?
Mm-hmm.
How come I don't get notifications from Morton? You got to tell Morton.
I just have to share my screen.
I have to turn on my...
Did you turn on your bell?
There's a bell? What bell?
It's the bell. You got it.
What bell? What are you talking about?
You gotta
Okay,
put
are
all
we
from the bell.
ready?
The whole bell?
Here we go. It's not
Yes.
that long of a video.
Oh.
That's her half brother.
he's like, what the hell?
The big guy seems a bit confused.
Spunky little thing, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
I'm the dog. Godfather.
Yeah.
Godfather?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's only 3 years old.
That's a 3-year-old dog, huh?
Yep.
I think they're full grown at 3, aren't they?
Hey, there you go.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, the big brother gets it.
Wow.
Mhm.
The little sister starts yapping away. And then after a while, the big brother just goes, just going to ignore it.
Mhm.
Just going to ignore it.
Yep.
We had a shepherd when I lived in Staten Island, one of the houses I lived in. There was the owner had a shepherd, and the shepherd died on the front porch. And I came home. There was nobody home, and the dog was like stiff as a board. So I just picked it up off the porch and brought it in the backyard and dug a hole, like, I don't know, about 3 feet deep. Fit the dog in the hole, cover it over. That was it. They didn't do anything. They didn't. And then they all came home, and I said, "Oh, I buried the dog in the backyard." And they were like, "Oh, okay." I was like,
What?
such uncaring people. They didn't even give a shit. It wasn't my dog. It was their dog. I just lived in the house. It wasn't my dog. But they were so uncaring about the whole thing. And then I was digging the hole. It started fucking raining. I'm like, oh fuck. So I started working like an animal to try and get this hole dug, and it started raining. And it was raining, and the water started coming in. It was terrible. But I got it all dug like a crazy maniac man in the backyard. I was trying to beat the rain, but I did it. I got the dog in, and I buried it. But that was the house. I lived in that house. That was a friend's house, a childhood friend's house. And he was angry. He's angry at me. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Because he said because I lived at that. This is the reasoning. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. He doesn't want anything to do with me because I lived at the house for as long as I did.
Just because you lived there?
That was the reason. I was like, what the fuck, man? I don't get it. He lived there. His mother and father owned the home. I was paying his mother and father to live there. I wasn't paying him. I didn't go up to him and say, hey, can I pay you this much amount of money a month to live in your parents' home? I'm going to pay you. No. I went up to his parents. I said, listen, I need a room. You got a lot of rooms. You rent me a room? And they will go, okay, we know you since you were a kid. Yeah, sure. You can rent the room. And I paid them. I didn't pay him. So I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, oh, I only wanted you to stay here for like a year or something. I'm like, you wanted me to? What are you talking about? What am I? You tell me how to live my life? What the fuck? So I said, okay, forget it. You don't need me. I don't need you. So you go your own way, whatever it is. That's so shitty, right? That's the guy it was his dog that I fucking buried in the backyard, and he didn't give two shits. He didn't care. So they weren't worth it my time. It was just a place to live, you know. That was after the service. I went in the service and then I started living there. Because I got out of the service and I went home. And I'm sitting in my room. This is like 6 years after the fact. And I come home to this room. I'm like, oh, I can't live here. I couldn't live in the house with my parents. I says, I can't live here.
Yeah.
And I left. And that's where I started living. And I thought, well, my parents, you know, they're going to leave the house to me. I'll have the house and I'll have some place to live, you know, for the rest of my life. And, you know, that's the way I was told it was going to be, that I was going to inherit the house and it was going to be my house. And, you know, whoever wanted to live here could live, you know, that kind of deal. And then I find out, oh, I'm living. I says, oh, they just sold the house and now they're going on a cruise. I was like, oh, guess what? I ain't got no house. I ain't got nothing. So I'm like, I said, well, what can I do? It's their house. It's their house. My father's house.
Yeah, but
And they just totally went off the deep end. And and then my father died. And my mother just like started doing her own thing, whatever that was. And now she moved to Arizona. I didn't even know. I'm like, hey, where's Ma? I'm asking the family, where's Ma? Well, she's in Arizona. I said, Arizona? What do you mean she's in Arizona? She was living in Long Island the last time I spoke to her. She moved to Arizona. And then eventually I moved to Arizona to be closer to my, you know, some of my family. So now I'm here in Arizona. Not too crazy about it, but hey, man. Got to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is B in the chat? I just seen B.
Oh well.
She's at work.
Didn't Arizona just have your state? What is it?
What? The legalization? The weed legal? It's legal.
No. All the establishment Democrats just like left.
Yeah.
Or they got taken over by social Democrats.
Yeah, they had
and all the staff left.
Yeah, they had some.
It took like $400,000 from some.
Yeah, but they're going to get the revenue back from the sale of weed, so they're going to get all that back. That was a big step for Arizona to legalize marijuana for recreational use, because that'll give so much back to the state that it'll you know, in the long run, it's better for the state.
You know what I heard?
What?
What?
I heard that the actor Matthew McConaughey is gonna run for governor of Texas.
No kidding.
What?
Yeah, he wants to be governor.
Does he have a religious affiliation that you know of or are aware of?
He's religious.
He's keeping it quite close.
So he's
he's religious.
He's a Bible believing Christian.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he won't get elected
Linda,
if he's not.
He is, Linda. He is.
He won't get elected if he's not. They won't even question. They won't let him. It won't happen. Not in Texas, which is sad.
Are there any Texans out there? Come on.
Not in this chat. No. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah.
Well, when you have the country in the U.S., there's, the majority of people believe in bullshit. That's who's going to be running the country.
Yeah, and then I heard it on the Danish radio, and then the host was like, "Well, they had 4 years with Trump, so I guess anybody can run for."
Yeah, why not?
Well, hey, we had
Huh.
Linda. We had an actor as president.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
His name was Ronald Reagan,
Reagan.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't
And
know what the hell he was doing.
Another actor has also been governor of California.
Mm-hmm.
Honey,
Mm-hmm.
Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. You know what's funny? How do you even hear someone yelling, "Get to the chopper"? You ever been in front of a chopper?
yeah, no, you can't hear a damn thing.
Pretty loud.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how loud you yelled it, nobody would hear it. So why are we hearing it?
Because people don't recognize the hand signals.
The fuck? No, but you know that last one he made about the superhero who came to life? I forget what that was called. The superhero one. His kid.
What, Last Action Hero?
Yeah, the Last Action Hero.
Yeah.
Okay, listen to this one. In the movie, he's flying a Harrier jet. Right? He's flying a Harrier jet.
Oh, you're talking. Aren't you talking? No, you're talking about True Lies.
No, I don't know if it's True Lives. I don't remember which one it is, but listen to this. I'm watching the movie, right? The guy's flying a Harrier jet. Arnold Schwarzenegger's flying a Harrier jet, right?
Yeah.
He's outside the building. He's firing up this building with the Harrier jet. And then all of a sudden, I hear his voice saying shit like, "Quick, get the guys to the other side so we can get out of here." And everybody's like, "Okay." I'm like, wait a minute. He's in a Harrier jet flying around, hovering outside of a building, firing the gun. And everyone can hear him talking. And they're answering him. How is this possible? Like, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, Sam,
get to the chopper.
You gotta be able to suspend.
Nobody would hear it.
You gotta be able to suspend your disbelief while the movie is going on to enjoy it.
Yeah, but all right. Let's say I'm one of the guys who's down on the ground, right? And I need to get out of there, right? Do I need someone yelling, "Get to the chopper"? No. I know. There's the chopper. I have to get to it. I don't need anybody screaming, "Get to the chopper," right? I know that's where I'm going to go. So I don't need to. Plus, if someone yells it, who the fuck is going to hear it? Nobody.
That's a good question, Robert.
How
can you have space fights with sounds?
No, you can't.
Yeah,
no,
no.
you can't.
There's no sound in space.
Sound in space. No.
It's a vacuum. Yeah, like the Cylons when it's like they fly through space. It's like the sound. I
remember. What is it? I remember an episode of what was it, Babylon 5 when they came out. Yeah, because they had these weird looking ships to defend the station, right?
Right.
And basically, it was like in an X format, right? With the pilot right in the middle, right? And at the ends of, of these arms that extended out, there were just pods with thrusters on them, right? And in one scene, I forget who the hell they were fighting, but Yeah, I forget who they were fighting, but the point was all they showed on right. All you heard was just the communications between the pilots or the pilots breathing. Right when they showed exterior scenes, there was no sound. They intentionally did not add sound to the battle scene, so all you saw, was lasers and rockets going off, right? No sound.
Well, that's more realistic, I think.
Oh, yeah. And it was like, how out in space where they show when a spaceship makes a turn, it looks like it's flying?
Sure,
right? Yeah. In this thing, it was just like, no, when they made a turn, you just saw this, you could see them just firing the thrusters, right? Mm-hmm. And then when they'd go, you'd see them, like using their momentum and, firing their thrusters at a 90-degree angle, and you could see them just curving. Right? Didn't matter, it was like,
yeah,
it was like an accurate depiction of
that's the
actually having a battle in space.
Well, a lot of the games like this, Elite Dangerous, I think, is one of these really good PC games for space combat and stuff. It's really the physics is really spot on, but I haven't even tried to play that game. I haven't even tried that. But yeah, I get that. It's like there's all these physics things. All these they just, you have to suspend your belief,
Yeah, you do. Oh, yes, Mark. That one scene in Independence Day where you see that they show you the moon. They show the footprint on the moon, and there's this rumbling sound, and you can see the the footprint being filled in by, like, the sound waves affecting, I mean, it's just like
sound waves. I don't remember that movie. That was with Will. That guy, Will. What's his name?
Will Smith.
That was with him, right?
Yeah.
And Goldblum.
Independence Day.
Isn't Goldblum in that one?
Goldblum?
Yes,
Goldblum.
he is.
Yes.
I think. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
Is it? Yeah. I didn't see that. I think I seen it, but I just don't have any.
Both of them.
What year was that?
But let's face it, going to see a space battle, all right?
Mm-hmm.
In a theater where they've spent, either hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars on a sound system. Come on. They got to have sound.
Well, yeah, they gotta have sound. Yeah, I know, but it's just kind of funny. I guess it's part of the experience, being watching a movie, right? Otherwise, they'd need to fill? What would they do? They wouldn't have any dialogue throughout that whole scene. None. And people would be like, "What's going on here?" No dialogue. Hey, this? You guys hear the Tart is having the what do they call that? The Ultimate Debate Championships.
The Ultimate
Championship.
Who are they debating? What are they debating?
They're like, it's like Christians against atheists, and they're debating topics related to the subject. But when they first announced it, they announced it, and I'm looking at the announcement screen, and I'm like, wait, that's my name. What's my name doing on? What's my name doing on there?
You got conscripted?
It's like all of a sudden I'm now debating people. I'm like, no. It's like, what the fuck would they just put people's names up on there and not even ask them? They didn't even ask. They sent me an email. I says, well, I'm not a debater or nothing like that. So I don't know what I can offer. It's just debate, right? Yeah, it's a debate. Yeah, I'm not a debater. Yeah, well, don't take me off that list. Take me off. Why would they put me on there without even asking me, knowing that they don't even know if I'm a debater or not? Or that I've ever...
Maybe because of something you did in the past.
Well, no, they know, they know me, and they figured, well, they'll just put me on. What the heck, right? I guess that's what they thought. I mean, I don't know. They needed a name to fill in a blank, and they just put my name. That's what they did. They needed somebody to fill a blank, and they went, oh, let's just put Geo in there for the time being. And we'll just put it. I mean, I don't care. I would have debated. I would have lost, but I would have debated, make myself look like an idiot. But I would have given a disclaimer beforehand. That's like an idiot. Hence why I don't debate. Okay? Disclaimer. Ahead of time, some people will be like, oh, he's making a stupid argument. He's an idiot. And be like, well, I already made that disclaimer from the beginning. So you can't say, oh, he's an idiot. He already claimed to be an idiot. So they can't. What are they going to say? But that's not a debate. That's not a debate. So I'm like, no, take me off the list. I was surprised. Surprised the hell out of me. Anyway.
It's a Robert X. I'd watch it if it had a good plot.
If it had a good plot. You watch what? The debate?
I'm talking about Robert X.
Oh.
He's talking with Mark Caesar that they should make a more logical space movie. But will anybody watch it? Well, if it had a good plot, I'd watch it.
Well, what's that space movie that was pretty good? The one with... I can't remember. Terrible. Wasn't it called... I forget his name from the Bourne movies.
Oh, Matt Damon?
Yeah, Matt Damon was in it. And he was like growing stuff.
Oh, you mean The Martian?
Yeah, Martian, yeah.
Yeah, they got that wrong with the windstorm.
Yeah, I watched Neil deGrasse Tyson pick that movie apart. That was pretty good. He said they did pretty good, but except for a couple of things.
Yeah, but the major thing was the windstorm.
But see, most people wouldn't know that anyway. So
but it looked good. It looked good on screen, didn't it?
Yeah, but we're not all astrophysicists, right? So
right.
That's why the movies that they can do that, But if
I remember watching a YouTube video with a physicist who was watching, the hell was it, Star Trek, I think, for the first time. One of the Star Trek movies.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, the movies.
Yeah, and it was one of the movies. But the point was, she understood, that certain things could not be happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she still enjoyed the movie.
Yeah. What are you going to do? You're going to go to a fantasy movie and go, well, that can't be true. Look at what they're doing there. That can't possibly be true. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, it's a fantasy movie. I mean, come on. Of course, they're going to be flying around and things are going to be, the gravity may not exactly work the same way, It's like, I know. Yeah, you know. But One Ring's supposed to have he's trying to get together, or he is getting together. I think it's a one-shot deal where they're going to be doing something with Kent Hovind, and
Why?
I think they're going to be attacking the compound that Kent Hovind lives in.
Oh, that's what he was building.
Yeah, he was built. Yeah, and I'm making all the icons or the tokens for the people. I've made 3 of them already. I need to work on the 4th one. I made one for Kent Hovind. Kent Bovine, Hovind, whatever. I don't know his name.
Oh, come on.
But he's like a wizard with a robe, but the robe is like a Hawaiian shirt. I could find the image and share it.
Do so, please.
Yeah, let me find it. I'm looking for the image now.
So does that mean that Kent is going to be on a
D&D one of the
episode?
Yeah, he's going to be one of the. I think the NPC, which is known as a non-player character, I believe. Let me see. Here it is. This is the one that they chose to use. I made 2 of them, but this is the one that One Ring chose. I just had to set up the window so it looks. I don't need to set it up. Here, let me show you. You might not be able to see it if your screen is really tiny, but let me just share it anyway. Let's see. Share screen. Share. There it is. Hide the
Hawaiian shirt.
It's like a mage with it's the Kent Hovind. It's like a mage, but with a Hawaiian shirt kind of deal. But that's the Kent Hovind token that I'm going to be using. So yeah. Pretty funny.
Kent
People.
Thovind.
Fent Tovand. Pent Covand.
Kent Thovind.
Trent, who gives a damn? Trent, who gives. Anyway, yeah, that's the Kent Hovind token being used on Roll20, which is a D&D playing website where you can go and play D&D.
Yep.
Yeah, Linda plays D&D. We haven't played in a couple of weeks because things have been happening. Things are happening, man. It's life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully this coming Saturday we'll be able to get a game. Everybody will be ready and be able to get something going.
Yep.
But we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? It gives One Ring more time to think of some things to do. So I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh yeah, make
I
maps.
start like,
and...
yeah.
Wait, what? What?
I get worried. The more time we give One Ring to think about what's going to happen, the worse it's going to be. But that's
like
maybe
the time we played the floors made of lava.
Yeah.
What?
I know, that was totally unexpected. The whole thing was. But it usually is anyway. So.
And I landed on a spiked chest. Ow.
Well, the last episode, I got the crap beat out of me. I think I was down to like 6 hit points. All for what? I don't even know. All for nothing. It was just a show. That's all it was.
Mm-hmm. So, should we wrap it up or?
You want to wrap it up? We can wrap. We could just play the outro. It's about 5 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
a bit tired today.
All right.
But next week,
Yeah.
we got to have a guest.
Yeah, I've asked Slim and Micro
Oh,
if they
good.
are able.
And Sam, we need a wacky wheel.
Wacky wheel.
A wacky
Yeah, I
wheel.
think it's gonna be fetish.
Oh,
If that's the
Okay.
case, that should be
Okay.
fun.
Slim says yes, I can. So we got Slim next week.
All right.
Oh. And we got a Morton.
and we got Morton.
Morton, what are you doing, Morton? Get over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's wrap it up.
Oh man,
All right, guys.
Oh my
Thanks,
I'm tired.
thanks for joining.
Yeah,
us.
me too.
Thanks everyone for joining
Yeah,
us.
thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, all 5 of you.
All 5 of you.
It was that hour delay, not in our
Yeah.
usual time spot.
Still my
it-
usual.
Is it?
Fine.
It was the usual for me. Seemed.
Oh,
like
wait a
it.
minute. It's
was
the
usual.
same. It's the same for Robert X.
Is it?
Mhm.
I don't know about Mark Caesar.
He's in the future.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's in Australia.
Whenever you're ready for the outro.
Oh, yeah.
See
Okay.
Roll 'em.
Bye, guys. Well, we can do this while it rolls. So. Bing.
Yeah, like and subscribe and all of that stuff if you're
Yes,
watching in the
please.
future.
Yeah.
I think it might be time for me to hit the 200 subscribers. Please.
Ooh. The
Come
big
on.
2. The big 200.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. We can have a special show for that.
Yeah, but I need more subscribers.
Definitely.
Yeah. April 2nd, we got 1 year TMI.
Oh, good. Yeah, we can celebrate that. Definitely. We need to get a special guest on.
One of
Maybe-
the first.
Maybe we could get Shadow Kitty on by satellite or something.
Yeah, I'm just like,
You tired too, Amiga?
yeah,
Oh man, my day's just starting.
frickin' life.
Yeah, life, right?
Freaking getting a puppy.
Can't live with it, can't live without it.
Yeah. And this frickin' time zone thing is like,
Yeah.
no, it's got to go.
Ah,
Everybody around the world's just got to pick just one frickin' time zone and stick with it.
Yeah.
yeah, see. I don't know. Some people just are stubborn, you know?
I think you just made up a word.
Stubborn? No. Well, what are we all going to be on East Coast time? Why not?
No,
Right?
no. All I'm saying is get rid of this goddamn skip an hour here, skip an hour back there.
Yeah, but if you fly on the other side of the world, it's going to be nighttime. So how do you know? Is it the same time or in the daytime part of the world?
Look, we just pick a time zone and we don't change it. We don't skip forward and fall back bullshit.
Yeah, but then the daylight savings time, what about that?
That's what I'm saying.
That's bullshit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I'd like to save some time in the middle of the day. You think they could arrange that?
What, like go from like 12 noon to
Yeah.
1
just add an
o'clock,
extra
and
hour.
an hour later it's 1 o'clock again?
Exactly. Just add an extra hour to the clock.
Oh.
In the middle of the day, though, only. So it gives you one more hour in the middle of the day. Right? So you can have like an extra hour for lunch or something.
Yeah, and that would have adverse effects on billing. On
Come
billing.
On, man.
People's computers would get screwed up.
It's just a theory, man.
No, that's a hypothesis.
It's a educated guess. It's definitely a guess. A lot of guesswork going on there, people. Anyway, thanks for watching, as the screen says.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I want to thank a bit of tea in Danish, Linda.
Thanks, Linda.
Thank you.
And the incomparable eoSam.
Don't thank me.
And thank you to our...
Deal with it, man. Deal with it.
Deal with it.
To our house penguin and miga.
Fade to black.
Bye, guys. See you
Beware
next week.
the flippers. See ya.
Next week.
See you next
same
week.
time,
Bye-bye.
same channel. Bye.
See you next week. See ya.
Okay.